The message from your future partner is absolutely clear. Yes, you will have a stable and solid relationship with someone who will come towards you in due time. But for now, the time has not come. For now, you have to choose yourself. You have to heal yourself. You have to expose and address your own shadows, your own fears. And as a reminder, the universe is saying, this will not go ahead. This will not be moving to the next level until you have released yourself from the self-imposed prison of your limiting beliefs and stories that you're telling yourself. What a beautiful message. I absolutely love it. Hello, hello, my darlings, and welcome back to Love Alchemy Tarot. I'm Valentina. I'm a relationship coach, clinical hypnotherapist, and tarot card reader. And on this channel, I focus all the time on love readings. That's because I believe that love is the biggest lesson we're supposed to learn. And also because I see tarot as a wonderful manifestation tool and healing tool for guiding us towards those lessons and those experiences that will help us reach our highest potential and create the relationship and the life of our dreams. I will today do a reading about a future partner. So what would your future partner want to say to you, especially when it comes to the kind of healing that you're supposed to do? So in simple terms, today's reading is going to focus on the message your future partner is about to send you to help you heal those parts of yourself that will help you attract him, her, them, and manifest the kind of ideal relationship that I am sure you're hoping will appear in your life. So without further ado, today I'm going to go straight into the tarot and we're going to see what is this kind of message. I also have quite a lot of oracle cards that I've prepared for you. So Spirit, for my viewers, can you tell me a few messages from their future partner, the partner that they're hoping to attract, the partner that they're hoping will come into their life to bring them love, affection, and ultimate healing. So let's see, Spirit, what do my viewers need to know about their future partner? What is the message from the future partner? Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I'll like one more card, please. Okay, here we go. Actually, I have two cards that turned, and I thought I saw another one, so I'm gonna check. No, but then if I have four, I'm gonna take one more, and this one wanted to come. All right. So let's see. What is the message that your future partner wants to send you? What parts of you need to heal? So at the bottom of the deck, we have the energy of the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is an energy of balance, of trying to figure out what is it that you're supposed to do next. So whether you're trying to balance your life and your love, whether you're trying to balance your finances, at the end of the deck, at the bottom of the deck, this energy says that you're currently in a period of evaluation, of judgment, trying to decide, maybe even, do I want another relationship? Am I ready for another relationship? And what is it that I need to do to prepare myself to attract this kind of ideal partner? I love this beginning. And I can see here that, okay, so I'm going to organize the cards as they came. So they came in this order. And I'm going to tell you all about them. So you can see in the overhead camera that the first card that came is the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this message from your future partner is that they are about to come into your life to bring you stability, to bring you safety, to make you feel comfortable, and to give you the comfort to know that there is this potential for a solid partnership where you can have exactly the things that you want. But the Knight of Pentacles is a slow knight, is a deliberate knight. He's gonna take his time. So this is not going to happen very fast, especially with the Chariot card in reverse. So here, the Chariot, of course, is a card of victory, leadership, and action, moving forward really fast. But it's also a card of choice and balance, because the two horses or the two sphinxes, whatever they might happen to be, represent the two sides of ourselves. I see them as the shadow and the light. So with the card in reverse, the message from your future partner is very clear that right now, the action that you're supposed to take is towards yourself. So in reverse, I read reversal sometimes as focusing on ourselves, taking action towards those things that we need to balance and to heal inside of ourselves. So this is not a time for you to go out and take actions towards other people, but it's more to do the inner work. So this inner work, this choosing ourselves and taking action towards ourselves is even more obviously confirmed by the fact that we here have the moon. So the moon is divine feminine energy, is also shadows and fears, anxieties, things that we try to keep hidden from ourselves and from our partners. And for me, this is a clear indication that the healing, the learning, the experiences that you need to focus on right now are related to your hidden patterns, to stories that you told yourself in childhood, to those things that scare you when it comes to building a relationship. Those things can be related to, how do I communicate with my partner? Am I ready to talk about what needs have not been met in my previous relationships, and what would I need from this relationship with this future partner to create a stable and solid relationship that will be successful and will happen very quickly. And here the third major arcana that came for you is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, is a clear indication that this manifestation, your manifestation of an ideal relationship with this ideal partner that is kind of waiting in the sidelines for you to move through all these different stages of healing, so you are truly ready for this relationship, is on hold. This means that the universe, spirit, has put a stop in your manifestation ability right now, because you need to do this healing before this ideal partner, your future partner, is going to come into your life. This stop, this block is divinely guided. So remember that nothing happens against you. Everything in this world, in this universe, is guided towards your betterment, your improvement. And see, I love this card because it literally shows how the spirit, or someone, a god, looks a bit like Tutankhamun, I guess. So it's a god, a spirit, someone, could be Ra in the Egyptian culture, in the Egyptian mythology, is behind this wheel. So it means that the gods have actually stopped your relationship path right now to give you this opportunity to deal with your shadows and your limiting beliefs. Because look how beautiful this draw is. The next card that came is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords, of course, talks about limiting beliefs, self-imposed barriers, the idea that we are unable to see the truth of ourselves and the truth of our needs, and we are not able to communicate that truth to others in a way that can actually take us and their relationship with them at the next level. So the message from your future partner is absolutely clear. Yes, you will have a stable and solid relationship with someone who will come towards you in due time. But for now, the time has not come. For now, you have to choose yourself. You have to heal yourself. You have to expose and address your own shadows, your own fears. And as a reminder, the universe is saying, this will not go ahead. This will not be moving to the next level until you have released yourself from the self-imposed prison of your limiting beliefs and stories that you're telling yourself. What a beautiful message. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to ask Spirit to tell me, what are the current blocks and current barriers that you are experiencing that prevent you from dealing with these shadows, bringing them into the light, and liberating yourself, freeing yourself from this self-imposed prison. So, Spirit, what is blocking my viewers? I have to shuffle high because otherwise I'm shaking my table, and I think I'm already shaking a bit. Because I'm doing this reading quite late, the lighting is not great. So if you see me a little bit blurry, it's because of that. But what is blocking my viewers, please, Spirit, from bringing these shadows, from this healing, and what is blocking them from meeting this future partner that is going to bring them happiness and joy? That's blocking my viewers. All right, we have two cards. One of them is the Three of Swords in reverse, healing of heartache, and the Fool, new potential, Ace of Swords. Just one, and I'd like two more cards, Spirit. Tell me what is the current block. Oops, I don't know what that card is. And one more, please. All right. This is the Emperor in reverse. Okay, here we go. So the blockages, anything that is stopping you from coming out of this self-imposed prison and being ready and available to attract the love of your life. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So, of course, the number one block, the number one pattern, the number one shadow that we have to heal and we have to address when growing into the ideal partner, because we have to become the ideal partner before we can attract the ideal partner, is, of course, our belief that we are not enough, feeling rejected, abandoned, not good enough, feeling that we don't deserve love, feeling unworthy. So the message is very clear. This is the pattern. This is the wound, the inner child wound that you absolutely must heal in order for this ideal relationship to come towards you. So for you to be able to attract your ideal relationship, this future partner that you desire to have in your life, you must heal this pattern, this idea, this belief that you have, the limiting belief that you are not enough and that nobody wants you. So that with that bottom of the deck energy, then I can address the first card that came, which is the Three of Swords in reverse. So obviously, maybe you have been unable to heal from heartache. Maybe your past relationships have hurt you really deeply, have made you really sad, and have made you believe, of course, that you are unworthy of love and that nobody's ever going to invite you in and take you as their partner. And this belief must stop. So because you've held this pain and this heartbreak in your heart, you have not been able to trust yourself to start a new beginning. So I'm getting the feeling that you have shied from new connections, from new relationships. Maybe you've decided to stay single just because, it's easier when we're single. We don't actually have to do the work. If we choose that we don't need a partner, that gives us an excuse to actually stay exactly as we are, because we don't ever have to we don't get the opportunity to challenge our belief that we are enough, that we are loved. By deciding that we don't want a partner, then it's easier for us to stay in that state of blindness or self-imposed, let's say, a defense mechanism that says, well, if I don't choose to be with anyone, then I'm not gonna experience this pain of not feeling good enough. And I actually had this conversation with someone last night. So I love how the cards always talk about this. So this, as a block, it means that you have stopped yourself, you haven't trusted yourself, you haven't really given yourself permission to drop all the old baggage and to take a leap of faith towards a new relationship. And as a result, you have not been able to have a breakthrough. So because the question that I've asked it, what are your blocks? Maybe you're lacking inspiration. Maybe you don't know where to start. Maybe you feel afraid that if you start something new, that if you start communicating, maybe putting yourself out there and saying, yes, I choose to create a new vision for myself in my relationship, then things might happen. Maybe lightning will strike and I'm going to meet somebody. But because this is in the block position, the Ace of Swords has not, this new potential has not been able to manifest in your life because you are stuck still in this heartache and pain and sadness. And you have here the King of Pentacles. So remember earlier you had in the energy of this future partner, you had this Knight of Pentacles, someone who is going to bring you a gift of stability and focus. And you have here the King of Pentacles in reverse, which means that right now you are not feeling very stable. You don't feel comfortable in life. You don't even know what to commit to. And maybe because you're lacking vision, which is what this card is all about, maybe that you don't know exactly, you feel that you cannot start a new journey with the Fool because you don't have a clear vision of where this new beginning might take you. But that's exactly the energy in the Fool that you have to trust, is blind faith, knowing that no matter what happens, I'm starting a new journey and I will find inspiration along the way. But I feel that the blockage is you believe that you need to have stability first before you can actually start this new journey. And it is really holding you back. You are holding yourself back because this is also confirmed by the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor is this supreme divine masculine energy that is the very definition of action, of moving forward, or of making things happen, the doing, the principle of doing things. And with this in reverse, maybe you've tried to control too much your environment. Maybe you held back and you've not allowed yourself to stand in your power and to truly lead your life in the direction that you wanted. So both the Chariot and the Emperor in reverse are clearly indicating that right now you do not trust yourself. You are not willing to take action and to move towards a relationship that will eventually bring you the love and the connection that you're looking for. So the message from your future partner is very clear. You need to stand in your power. You need to believe that stability and love and safety is possible, and it is going to happen to you with a relationship. I was mentioning that yesterday I was speaking to somebody about this, and it was clear that this person was talking about, well, I need to work on myself. I need to love myself and to find my own stability, which is absolutely true. But I am not thinking of a life partner until all of these things are in place. And I believe that, yes, you need to have a strong foundation within yourself before you can attract the right partner. But also remember that if you are preventing yourself from entering relationships because you don't feel ready, you're never going to be ready. And also you are stopping yourself from having the kind of relationships the kind of experiences within a relationship that will help you grow. Because in my opinion, relationships are people growing machines. That means that when we love somebody, we project onto them in a good way. I know projection is a defense mechanism, but when we love somebody and when we feel loved by them, we project onto them the wounds, the stories that we need to heal. So when we keep ourselves away from relationships all the time, then we miss out on this opportunity to heal those parts of ourselves. So now let's find out what is the advice from Spirit. What does Spirit propose, suggests? What is the guidance that we receive from above for you to heal these patterns of not feeling good enough, of not feeling brave enough or ready to jump to action? So Spirit, what is your advice for my viewers in this matter of healing these parts of themselves that will enable them to finally attract the future partner of their dreams? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, card of effort and commitment. I love this card in this context. So what is the advice? We have the Five of Wands. Two more cards, three more cards, please, Spirit. What is the advice? We have the Two of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and one more. On this, okay, let's do it. All right, bottom of the deck energy, Ace of Wands in reverse. So right now with the Ace of Wands in reverse, the message from Spirit is do not let the fiery spark of maybe any new relationship that comes into your life to lead you, to mislead you to believe that that's real love. Because yes, some relationships start with a lot of fire, start with a lot of chemistry and sexual attraction, which the Ace of Wands can represent. But because it's in reverse, the universe is saying, don't go there. Don't start a relationship just because you are now very attracted to a person and you feel that you are ready, or you simply want to start a sexual relationship with them, because this is probably not going to be the right path for you. And the reason I say this is because the first card that came up is the Eight of Pentacles upright, which is a card of commitment and effort and honing of your skills. And here specifically, I am talking about your relationship skills, doing this work, figuring out what is it that you really need to do. So before you jump into a brand new relationship, even though you may meet someone who's like really hot and really amazing, and you think, oh my God, this is it, this is my soulmate. The universe is saying you need to put in more effort, you need to put in more work, you need to put in more commitment into yourself to resolve whatever internal and external conflict that may happen. In this particular card here, there are two people in this that are essentially pulling on a rope, so playing tug of war with each other. So I see these as maybe conflicts with other people around you, but I also see it as an internal conflict, a conflict maybe between I want a relationship, but I don't know if I'm ready. I want a relationship, but I'm scared that I'm going to get hurt again, all of these limiting beliefs. I want a relationship, but I don't think I'm worthy. And I don't really want to put myself out there. I'm too scared to put myself out there because I believe that nobody's going to want me. And it's safer for me to stay, to hold back, to not do the work and to stay in my blinded, my blind limiting belief story, the story of myself that tells me, yep, I'm safe here. Because actually the universe is saying connection is available, it's necessary, but you really need to focus on a balanced connection. So yes, you can receive union. So you can believe that someone is out there for you and they can fill your cup and you can create a balance and equality in this relationship, but you really need to be first working on this internal conflict that you have. And also with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the message from Spirit is to let go of those things that no longer serve you. So sometimes we hold on to beliefs about ourselves. Sometimes we hold ourselves back from happiness because we we think that we better hold on to the little breadcrumb that we have. So it is possible that you may have put a lot of emphasis and effort into relationships that were very conflictual, that took a lot of your energy, but yet you ended up fighting either for attention and love. But it's maybe time for you to let go of those kind of relationship or those kind of people and those kind of beliefs in order for you to get this union. And you also have here the Ten of Cups, but it's in reverse. So the universe is saying right now, maybe what you need to focus on is not dating for commitment. So the Ten of Cups is, of course, the ultimate wish fulfillment, is you absolutely getting everything that you want, happiness, joy, love. But with this card in reverse and the card of letting go, I feel that maybe right now you're in a position where you don't have enough experience. You haven't yet dealt with all these limiting beliefs that you have, with these challenges, with these patterns that are sabotaging your relationships. So that's why your future partner is saying, don't start another relationship, even if it may feel amazingly hot and attractive, because you first need to do the work to heal those parts of yourself that are currently, feeling left out in the cold. so that you avoid more conflicts. Because look, if you're not ready for a relationship, even if your absolute Mr. or Mrs. Right, Miss Right is going to come into your life, you're not really going to be able to create this Ten of Cups, this happily ever after, simply because you have not dealt with your problems. You, even if, let's say, magically I could send you 10 Mr. Rights or Miss Rights, all those relationships will ultimately fail because you will continue to run the same pattern. You are going to operate from the same fears and beliefs and challenges. So I am going to get you some Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. I love these cards because they are this divine feminine energy, and you need to really work on that because, of course, the Empress, the divine feminine, is an energy of someone who absolutely loves themselves, knows their worth, don't chase things, they just stay grounded in who they are and the absolute knowledge that they are enough. So let's see what is some more advice, Spirit, from these cards, from this oracle deck. What is about to happen in this connection or for this person, for my viewer? What needs to happen for my viewers to heal these old wounds and patterns so that they can attract the relationship of their dreams? Right, I'll have three cards. I'll keep those. All right. So we have blossoming, we have action, and we have release. So we have confirmation to this Four of Pentacles with the card release. So definitely you definitely need to release some patterns about yourself. And I would say that that pattern is really to release all limiting beliefs that keep you stuck in this story, that you are not good enough, that you are not able to create the relationship of your dreams, that you cannot have your Ten of Cups, and that you cannot stand in your power and claim this energy of vision and control and everything. So really, I love this card because it shows like butterflies, which are a symbol of transformation, literally explode or expand from this person's heart, from their gut, their chest. So this tells me that there is a potential and a need for you to let go of these shadows. I love these two cards, the Moon and Release, which is also a Moon Oracle, right? Also have very similar imagery, that you need to let go of the shadows and transformation. They need to come out of your body. The emotions associated with this story need to come out. And even though here you had the Chariot in reverse, this card says you do need to take some action. This action is not about moving towards a new relationship, but the action is towards your own healing, towards doing the therapy, doing coaching, doing whatever it is that you need to do um, to get assistance and to speed up the process of healing, so that you can unlock the stuck wheel of life, the wheel of fortune, so that you get this divine inspiration and the breakthrough when it comes to what is it that you desire, and you can truly activate the energy of that Fool, where you can trust yourself and to let go of all limitations and literally move towards this version of the future. And the beautiful final message that the Spirit is giving you is blossoming, which means that by doing this work, by healing all these parts of yourself, you are going to blossom into the version of yourself that your future partner is waiting for. So this message is so beautiful and so clear. Your future partner is saying, I'm here, I'm ready to come and offer you stability and love and connection. The only thing you need to do is for you to start paying attention to these beliefs and stories and patterns that are hiding in your mind, in your body, that are stopping you from taking action towards those things that you desire. And you are currently stuck in these patterns that you need to release, because these energies, the Ten of Cups is available. This card came, even if it came in reverse, Spirit is saying this is available to you. It's just that right now you don't believe in it, and you have to do this work so that you can blossom into this beautiful version of yourself that can attract the love of their life. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. I hope you you found this message landed with you somewhere, and that you are going to find the courage to take that leap of faith, to rip the bandage, the cloth off your eyes, and to separate, to liberate yourself from all these limiting beliefs. And if you don't know where to start, if you don't know which reset button to push, well, in the box below, I'm actually putting a link to a love blocks quiz that I've created that is free for you. It only takes 2 minutes. So you can take that quiz to see what specific in a child, what specific limiting belief, what specific pattern you need to overcome to really liberate yourself from this old version of yourself. And also, this quiz will tell you a little bit more about healing method that I've created myself called the R.E.S.E.T method, which is designed exactly to operate at the root cause of these patterns by recognizing the pattern, by erasing it literally from your subconscious mind, and then also performing somatic release, which means letting go of all the emotions associated and that have been generated by this pattern and the repetition of this pattern in your life for many, many years. So release these energies that have now become toxic inside of your body, and then empower you to move towards transforming yourself, like these butterflies here, transforming yourself into the version of yourself that will ultimately open the door for your ideal partner, for your future partner. So I hope that this reading gave you the direction that you were hoping for. And I would be very grateful if you could like, subscribe, or share the reading with others who might be in need. And of course, if you do decide to subscribe, you can press the notification bell to receive these readings. I am trying my best to post at least 3 times a week. And I do very much welcome suggestions for the kind of readings, the kind of topics that inspire you, interest you, or intrigue you, and that resonate with you, because I don't want to have the same type of reading all the time. So I'm trying to be creative and tap into different collectives and different niches. So for today, I want to thank you once again for all your time, your attention, your comments, your likes, and all the interactions that you have with me on and offline. And I will see you in my next reading.